To answer this question, there's actually a question before this, which is the order of the Quran divine? What I mean by that is not the order of the surah. All the scholars agree that the order of a surah is divine, i.e. the beginning and the end of the surah and all the verses in between. But how about the order of the surahs, i.e. Surah Al-Fatiha, then Al-Baqarah, then Ali Imran? Is that order divine or not? This is something that the classical scholars have differed upon from very early times, and both sides have very strong arguments, and I go into a lot of detail about the different arguments when I'm teaching on the Quran. For the sake of this video, we'll just settle at the idea that there is a difference between the scholars. The scholars that say it's divine, once they've committed to the position to say that it's divine, which, like I said, is a very strong position, very strong evidences, they then have a look at, okay, so if the order of the Quran is divine, let's have a look at what are, why did Allah put it in this order? What are the similarities between one surah and the next? I.e., what is the link between Al-Baqarah and Ali Imran? Or Ali Imran and Nisa might be a better example. Because definitely there are some groupings together that are linked. For example, the Prophet ﷺ, he says, Zahrawain, he talks about grouping together Baqarah and Ali Imran. And he talks about the Ma'awwidhatayn, for example. He talks about Surah Al-Falaq and Surah An-Nas. So there's definitely a link between those two surahs. But how about, is there a link between every surah next to each other? If we're saying that the Quran's order is divine, then yes. If we're saying that it's not divine, then no. And Allah knows best.